Hello, guys. Well, I'm going to continue with the campaign. 2 days ago, yesterday, at early morning, I arrived to Mexico. I was going to be there 1 month and then going to Europe. And yesterday was the hike of the Federal Reserve. They didn't do it. They paused it, and they put me in a room for all day. They this administration in USA that they manipulate the whole world. They do not respect the human rights and do not allow the competition of ideas of the opposition. They say he's a capitalist, but you have to be also a capitalist in ideas, in judgment, because it's only he is like Stalin, like not Joseph Biden, but the Joseph Stalin, and he say now they make Mexico like the migratory policy, and they do it seriously. We are not asked visas for Europe. Why are we going to go there like that? Who are the ones that do that all the time? The Mexicans, and they do that. It's not bad, but how do they treat the Mexicans like shit, like second or third or fourth grade citizens? If I work for the NSA 12 years and I have like Latino, also. I'm not talking about Latino, the Indians, no, the Indians, they treat them even worse, the Mexicans. I'm talking about Latino, Southern Europe. I'm talking about being Jew, They hate us. And not is because bad, it's because we won. So our leaders, like when they do something, they make Holocaust in us. Yesterday I had the because I am like an architect, like a mason, so I'm the guardian of the Temple of Washington. Imagine that. And they made the Holocaust in me and my bank for them, and I work for them. So it's not a lie that Biden sacrificed their own troops, their own agents, their own souls, their own kids, their own, that is wrong, super wrong. And I want to change that. And he doesn't allow any competition. Not even the NSA is not allowing that. Where is the rights, the ideas that he said, oh, this country was built on an idea, that the idea is that he doesn't allow any idea, that he stole the presidency, and I have tried to be with him, but he doesn't allow that, he doesn't allow that. He is just, and now he wants to everyone that is not with him and with his corrupt ideas and stuff like that, even with the vice president Kamala, I like her, super like her, but he, for a big time, he didn't allow her in in his event, because that upset the middle white class, the white middle class that he needed. And now they don't respect the elections. Now it's just like Nicaragua, like Cuba, like Russia, but USA. With him at the head of the government, and the ones that made him president doing whatever the fuck they want. They even paused the rate hike. You know what that means? That they are doing what China did at the 2008 crisis. That they didn't make the cycle, but they continue printing the money. That is what they are doing, is to collapsing the United States of America. Biden is good. Super wrong, dude. And they want us to be racist. You don't imagine, dude. I was there and I felt so like I hated the other, and I grew up in a city that were full of black people and Indians, and myself, I have in my family, well, it's not that my family is mixed, my family is super white and stuff like that, but we are from the south of France. And they say that even us, the Hitler said that even us, we are like Latins and stuff that I am not like that anymore. I am. That's why they don't like me here. Yeah, so my family wasn't like that. Still, I have like cousins and from uncles that mixed with Indians and black people. So I am not racist because I have family that is mixed, with, and a lot of persons here in Latin America have that problem now. Not it's not a problem. Well, it is a problem now, but it is a something that prevent us from being racist. But they make us be racist, make us like that. So imagine how, and they say, oh, the biggest problem in the United States is white supremacist, but they create that. I was there, and you don't, because I am on the on. You see, my person above is the General Austin. Yeah, Floyd. He's the commander of the United States Armed Forces, and they throw the losses are they are throwing the losses in the army also, and they wanted me to be racist with him, and to make him yeah, for me to appear bad, like, oh, he is a racist, oh, don't talk to him, when the racist is Biden. He is like cutting out the testicles of the Americans sons and daughters that are alpha males and stuff like that. They are making the Holocaust on their own race. They are destroying their own civilization so they can print a little bit more of money. Bloodthirsty and blood drinking Biden. Because I drink Coca-Cola. I drink my dark thing, so it's like in depth. And you see, I am a bad guy also. But one thing is being a bad guy. One thing is like another thing is being a genocide. Is betraying your own army. Is destroying your own agency. Things like that. And that is what Biden does with us. And it's not fair, because I am a hard worker person. See, I sell my cappuccinos. I have even 13 decimals. I'm super like this with the money, and it is like a conspiracy to destroy the United States of America. Everywhere. For example, I am here talking. The conspiracy is around me. Also, you see, and the witchery, the dogs, the beaches, the cars, the army here, the government. You see, they are trying to make that they are like good persons or stuff like that. They are not. They are criminals. Biden criminal. Doesn't allow. He said, oh, he is Mexico. He is coming from the United States illegally. That is a lie. That is a lie, because I even wanted to go to Europe. What they did was try to steal from my bank, and so I am connected with the Fed. So they make the Holocaust in me to sacrifice me. Like they sacrifice their sons and daughters. Their army. Like they place a bomb in Afghanistan armed forces, the United States armed forces. And when we were young, we were teach about the collapse of the Roman Empire. And we are creating that reality in the United States of America. We are all creating that, like a conspiracy, like, I don't know, like decades of denial. It's me what bikini, undisputed, respected, saluted. That is what is happening now. And Biden is just now a puppet, like Yeltsin. He's destroying the United States of America. And everyone is just saying yes to him because he represents that everyone, in their view, that everyone can have an opportunity. But everyone that can have an opportunity is everyone that says yes to them. Not the persons that want to save the empire, want to save the economics, want to save the planet. Like the American dream. Because the empire is also the colonies. What happened with Rome when they start losing their colonies? What happened to England when they lose the ability to loot their colonies? But you lose because you start like treating your colonies wrong. So they start like, and now with all the technology and this is like more than wrong. This is like madness. Imagine the ability to control every single human or living creature in the world, to hack physics and be able to control reality. Everything. That's the power that the Pentagon and the NSA have now, and they are deeply corrupted in this moment. And you see, I was in the plane, and they give you, for you, a little bit of power so you enjoy life a little bit different. For example, I was able to fly the plane for a while. So imagine you are there seated, and I make my like this, but with the other hand, like the Mason symbol, like it was the wheel. I was able to control the pilot. Imagine that shit, dude. Moving the plane and stuff like that. They say, oh, but you were falling on the nose. Well, I don't know if I was falling. No, but that was amazing, But yet I cannot do whatever I want. Of course, there are people that can do that in this world. They were corrupted by evil, somehow. I don't know. The thing is that we are collapsing all together, the United States of America, our civilization. You see, the man sin come, man sin, like sin of the pecado in Spanish, come, Washington, man sin come, man sin come, and Moscow is come one side, come the other side. They were like completely communist. Come, and we are different. We are the other side of the British Empire, or for saying like somehow, But Biden doesn't want to allow to that. He was like Kennedy, and Kennedy was super wrong, because he want, for example, Mexico is saying that to me, and dude, the idea of the Communist Party of the United States is to close Mexico. That is what they are making the border and all the stuff. Let all that to be like Cuba, all Central America to be like Cuba, and to destroy everything there. You see, Mexico, Nicaragua, Guatemala, everything there. They are doing all of that. And that is their idea with the migratory policies. That's just to depopulate that and destroy all of that, and to give a little bit of money or the elites like Ortega and stuff like that, to make all that like a no, nothing there. To switch in place, like, because they are for example, him and Kennedy, they had in the idea of Ireland, like it was like blockade from England, and the problem with the Latins, so they are like the other guys, the racist. They are the ones that has the vice president black and the army guy black. This is the guy that we are talking about, a robot. Biden, even their own white guys that are the ones that throw him all the time to the floor and stuff like this. It's like a complete joke there. Like, have you seen the Japanese or the androids that has all of that, well, just like that, you know. I sometimes happen to be the same because I also have a AI in my brain. So if I'm not consciousness full of all the time, they start placing me like Robocop, like in play all the time, and I'm not. If I'm not able to, yeah, it is hard for me. Or how now? Imagine how is with, with having 86-year old or 80 something year old like him and the Pope. Yeah, that's why I am responsible for the sermons at the Catholic Church. Yeah, that's why they don't like me, because I am with the people. I am with to everyone to be the same. I don't care if you are white, Indian, if you are lesbian, if you are whatever. I don't care. You know, I care about their reproduction because of the bloodlines and what is true. Yeah, but you can have your life that you fucking want with me. Yeah. And they say, oh, that I am the bad guy, that they were trying to make an exorcism to the church because I was the bad guy. Imagine that shit, you know. Of course, sometimes Francis is with me, sometimes there are things that he is not with me. But at least I'm trying to build a West civilization the correct way. Do not let us fall, because it was built beautiful, you know. The best thing that has ever happened to humankind. Now they are collapsing us through. We are repeating what we were teach on the schools. We are collapsing our empire. We are like destroying our civilization, and it's super wrong, you know. And imagine in the Middle Ages that they say, oh, the blacks, they don't have any soul. They see only this guy has all the power and stuff like that. Well, now it's the same, you know. If I just start like being driven by my what I feel, my thing, like the ego, like God, you know, and I don't like see how is the things, you know, but just let it go, like the evangelics, for example. Well, it's being racist, being completely racist, being, oh no, we are different type of society, we are well, who is we, you know, who is we? I am one of the architects of the world, you know, of the sermons of the church, of the movies, of the series, of the whatever you see in the media. Yeah, is also drawn and written by me for USA and for the Western Church, for Francis. Yeah, I know, I'm awesome. And it's wrong, yeah. And of course, when I am super pissed off, they obviously they brainwash you and me, and then you start like speaking shit, you know. And they say, oh, he is racist. You know, I'm not racist. He is racist, Biden. You know, he doesn't care of being racist. He doesn't care about his own people. He make Holocaust and sacrifice in his own people, and all the rest are just the flesh that he puts in the machine of the empire to be eaten. Homosexuals, everything, you know, everything. They say, oh, we are the pride of those all those people to be in the Holocaust, you know. Impressive. Yeah, it's like destroying the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, you know. Like Jefferson said, United States is going to be destroyed from within, you know. Biden and his government are destroying the United States of America, the economy, the culture, the army, the intelligence service, the promise of the United States that you in the past you could believe in USA, like you believe in God, you know, and they were always going to be there, and it was true, you know. Now they are there, but they are not there just to fulfill their word, but to use you. And that is a different kind of empire, you know. That is not the empire of the institutions of the, yeah, the, because they were like the bad guys, but the bad guys with rights, with all of good. They were the good guys, but they will always be shown as the bad guys. You know? Now it's super wrong, and Biden doesn't want to allow me as my campaign, and he just want to stall the elections again. And Trump is playing the card of the opposition that is going to lose, and they are making the rollover over the dollar, and are destroying the power of purchase of the money and the wages in the United States. And all the bankers and the stuff are making deposits. They can make a lot of liquidity, and they have a higher inflation. And then we don't know if they are going to destroy the Fed or what are they doing. And I'm the one that have to protect that. That is my job. That's why they are doing that to me, because I'm the guardian of the temple. So they fuck me so they can get into the temple to destroy it. It's no lie though. That was they had. Because I am the Mason. Obviously he is way above me, Biden. I'm not saying that I know. He, of course, he is way more powerful than I am. In the that I have here, they just arrive with like the circus, the trumpet and all the stuff like that. Just to, I guess that they wanted me to be with Trump, no? Because that's how they wanted to show me, like the bad guy, when I am with you, okay? If you are listening this, I'm not the resistance. They are the resistance. They don't want you to go up. I am the support of the humans. Human, the other way around is Yahweh. I was thinking today, like Yahweh, you see, like an idea roam, like when you start, like they discern, like you start thinking, what is this, what is that, and start like everyone that for being a Mason you have to believe in God. See, the discernment, the dichotomy, what is this or the other, the schizophrenia. Yeah. Today is like a brainwash, but it's something beautiful because we all share it together. But still, I believe in God, something that create us, and it's true now. And they control all the physics and stuff like that. We are talking about the genesis of the idea. The thing is that they are destroying their own empire, and they are destroying me to be able to do it. So I hope the Supreme Court or there's something good left there, because I need my rights back, what they have taken from me, okay? If it's something, it is something left in the empire, in the United States of America. If it's something truly like of the soul of the country left, that has to be paid. All right.